Give me a minute. I want to respond to Bill 420's comment here. I begin to wonder about the Biden administration if they are not playing a cynical game to keep the status quo, even this latest no difference makers in that. And here he's talking about the latest package from the Pentagon, $300 million package to Ukraine, which is nothing, right? It's a drop in the bucket. And he's referring to the fact that while it contained a lot of aid for $300 million, it didn't have any ATACMS in it, no long-range missiles. And that's a problem. Now, why is it the case? And why should we not blame the Biden administration? Well, the Biden administration is doing, apparently, what it can. This was a one-off that was funded by refunds that the Pentagon got from canceled contracts or contracts that went unfulfilled. And so manufacturers, sometimes take orders that they can't fulfill. They have to give a refund. And so over the course of the last year, $300 million in refunds came, right? Not a lot of money came back, right? But $300 million did. And that couch cushion change for the Pentagon turned into this package. Okay, one off, not sustainable, never happen again, but they did it. They did it, Bill. The EDA, they did it. The PDA, they did it. Biden is using every leverage that he can as best he can. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. I'm not kidding around, folks. So it doesn't look like it to me. Now you can say, okay, fine. The EDA and the PDA have limits on them. Why hasn't he just spent it all? Well, maybe it's because he's the president of the United States and he's got more on his plate than just Ukraine. He's got Taiwan, he's got Iran, he's got Israel, Gaza, Venezuela. Suppose something comes up for that and he needs a little bit of that money. If he blows it all here, then it's gone. Then there's the question of the Constitution. The purse strings are supposed to be Congress, and they're the ones that are supposed to approve this aid. It's time for them to do their job. And by not making it easy for them, right, by just spending all the PDA in Ukraine and then having nothing left and not giving Ukraine nearly what it needs, because those budgets are very limited, he's not doing anybody any favors, pal. Congress has to get this done. They have to get it done. It's their job. It's what we put them there to do. So if you're an American and you still haven't called your rep to tell them to sign that discharge petition and get that Senate bill on the floor and get around Mike, Moscow Mike's obstructionist behavior, all because he's been ordered to do so by the Tangerine Palpatine, then get on the horn, man, right? Biden's literally done everything he could, as far as I can tell. It's Congress that's holding it up. And Congress is being held up by you-know-who. He who shall not be named. Anyway, that's my take on it, buddy. I don't know if that helps or not, but in my mind, Americans can do something about it by calling their reps and telling them to sign that discharge petition. We are at a critical inflection point in history, and we are failing. We are failing badly, and it breaks my heart.